After last night has really thrown the cat amongst the pigeons and certainly has reignited the hopes that Al Nassr might be able to end their long wait for their hands on the trophy. They've certainly got the capacity, they certainly have the firepower. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Julian Quinones, 35 goals between them so far this season. Friends reunited, Nacho and Ronaldo, and one of the most experienced referees on the circuit, and 7 in his last 5. Cristiano Ronaldo will once again be the focus of attention up top as he starts alongside January arrival John Duran. Start together, they look a much more solid defence for the most part. Ronaldo against Nacho. It's a wonderful battle to roll back the years, that one, isn't it? Quickly taken. Oh, and everyone has missed it. Strangely unsure at the back from the... Not quite as late as the one that levelled that up from N'Golo Kanté. 2 goals in stoppage time in that 1-1 draw against the leaders.
Sometimes the games that we've watched, they've not been pretty, they've not been a great watch inside this stadium. But like you say, they're so well coached, so well. I kind of see here at home, we know defensively how strong they are. But that back three only works if the full-backs push on and nullify the threat.
No foul by Otavio, and he has found a way through nearly to Cristiano Ronaldo. But that was excellent covering from Mohamed Abou Al-Shamat. Hunting in packs, the men in red. And the Polish referee, Szymon Marciniak.
I think he was looking for that with Cristiano Ronaldo. Referee's on the spot.
But then again, no one has scored more goals than he has. Ronaldo, well, he does tee it up. Mane couldn't get it on target.
Fools everybody, Cristiano Ronaldo, which it looks like he is. He should have done a lot better, Sadio Mane. There would have been a VAR check. It's an awful header, really poor header from the Senegalese international. Well worked free kick, times his run to perfection.
Ronaldo, Mane, the flag is down for now anyway. Mane gets it across and Duran can't get it in.
Better by Al Nassr, a lot better. Quick thinking by Ronaldo into Sadio Mane. Would have been close. John Duran in the middle, he keeps himself onside. Still can't apply the finishing touches. Sadio Mane was flagged offside. You'd like to think that John Duran would have put that in the net and let VAR decide whether Mane was offside or not. But again, Duran just can't find the finishing touches. Becoming frustrated, his manager, with one.
Yeah, you're right, Paul, about the home form. Both the recent defeats that Al Qadisiyah have come on the road. Here's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And a tap-in for Taki Alamar. Not sure that Bento will be too happy with his contribution. But Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will, and Michel will be delighted. Al Qadisiyah lead 10 minutes before the break.
And it's Aubameyang again. It's the quick turnover of possession. Ball around the corner.
Well, he's going to need to come up with one of his rescue acts again. He did so last weekend against Al Riyadh. Ronaldo sets his sights. But he hasn't set them quite right, even though it did take a touch on the way through. Otavio back to Brozovic. Ronaldo couldn't make up the ground and get it on target.
It's a decent ball by Brozovic. Well worked, quick, short corner. Arriving late at the far post. It's a good ball. Brozovic puts it into an area. Doesn't quite read the flight of it, Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the free kick. Takes a deflection on the end of the wall from Alvarez. Big defensive wall. Thinks it was heading on target. Frustrating first half for him and his team. Not been quick enough in possession.
Another recovery, or they will be out of it once again, and most likely for good.
Well, you think now with 7 games to go that they need every single point that they can pick up on that, so they can't afford to drop any more points.
Bushal, Mane, and Cristiano Ronaldo, and over by John Duran.
I think that about sums up his evening. He's really struggled to get into the game, John Duran. He has an initial swipe at it there from the cross. Comes to Cristiano Ronaldo. He can't quite bring it down. Defender gets a foot in and it comes back to John Duran. Wildly swings his right boot at it.
Otavio. That's not a bad ball in. Mane got his head to it and it's tipped over by Castells. Flag would have denied them anyway, but when the Belgian made the save, he wasn't to know it.
That's better from Sadio Mane, that's a better header. A poor effort in the first half. Stefano Pioli frustrated again. Good ball in by Otavio. The worrying thing from an El Qadsiya point of view.
In by Brozovic, Yaya coming round the back.
Oh, protect the lead and then go and get the second on the counter-attack when the other team are trying to get back in. And it suits them perfectly, Al Nassr trying to be expansive and get back into this game.
Turki Alamar, fouled by the on-rushing Al Ghanam.
So you just expect so much more from them, don't you? After that fantastic win at Al Hilal, you all of a sudden think they're back in a title race. Decent run of results, 3 victories in a row, and then a performance thus far like this evening. You want more urgency from them. To describe it, isn't it? Brozovic looks up, Ronaldo, the clever little flick around the corner. Al-Bashal thought he was in. Abu Al-Shamat had other ideas, but a free kick for the away side in what could be a dangerous position.
Cristiano Ronaldo will seek to wipe the... Brilliant ball, even better finish.
He's found the key for the lot, finally, the little Portuguese. Lovely ball over the top. What a fantastic pass that is, into the path of Sadio Mane. But it's Sadio Mane's first touch that makes this so impressive. First touch, he keeps it within his range, looks up, sees Castells in front of him, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Cool, calm, collective finish by Sadio Mane. And in the most unlikeliest of circumstances, looks like he's rescued something for Al Nassr. And they look like a different team when they're in possession.
Glorious late drama in Dammam. No sooner did Al Nassr think they had their hands on at least a point, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has snatched it away from them. 2-1, Al Qadsiya.
So much late drama, just when you think that Al Nassr have got themselves back into this game and they're going to rescue a point. Al Qadsiya once again on the counter-attack. A long ball over the top. It's a wonderfully timed run on this near side. They will check it for offside, but Nandez looks to have timed his run to perfection. The goalkeeper, Bento, in absolute no man's land. He's made a mess of the first goal, Bento. He's made a real mess of the second goal. It's a lovely touch over the top from Nandez. And he's still got a fair bit to do as Aubameyang. He arcs, he leaps, he bends his neck backwards, and he helps the ball over the top into the bottom right-hand corner. And Al Qadsiya, once again, back in the lead.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang at the age of 35. He's set up one and he's scored one. And has he won it for Michel's side? Is it he who's almost single-handedly thwarted Al Nassr's title hopes? Desperate times and all that, off comes a centre-half. Well, is that the night that the title dream died for Al Nassr? It was supposed to be the one where they breathed new life into their hopes and took advantage.